Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a tutorial on a special smoky look. Let's get started. So what I decided to do was apply my foundation and the actual areas where I was going to highlight and contour. What I'm doing now is using the sponge as my applicator for the areas to contour. What I'm using as my darker color is Chestnut BB cream, and my lighter color I'm using Bisque BB cream. As you can see here, I'm blending in the product along my face and over the temples. This helps to blend everything pretty well. Something that I did notice is that it's so important to always apply a primer or a moisturizer before applying any product. And the reason why I say that is because I didn't do it this time, and I definitely learned my lesson. I could definitely see the dry patches that the cream did. It's not the cream's fault, it's my fault. One of the things that I love to do is also apply the bronzer on top of the areas where I contoured. That just gives me a little bit more definition, and it also slims down my face. What I'm using right now is Malibu, which is one of my favorite bronzers. Whenever I use a small brush, I always like to go in with a larger brush. This time I use more of a blush brush with just bronzer and a little bit. I tapped off the excess and just blended everything. Don't like to have any harsh lines. The most important thing I feel that frames my face is my eyebrows. Since they're so thin, I always like to use the pencil from Younique to start shaping them. Next time I'll probably do a full tutorial on how I do my eyebrows. This time I just wanted to speed up the process and just show you the final result of my eyebrows. For my eyes, I began to use Cocky. This is from the Addiction Palette number 2. And what I'm doing is just with a small pencil brush, just going around the areas and outlining the specific areas that I'm going to blend in. Although it may look pretty dark right now, don't be scared. You'll notice that then I use a fluffier brush to do more of a windshield wiper motion, just to blend everything out. Since this is a smoky look, you will have to go in and continue to use the colors as you go darker. On this brush I have nothing on, just plain on old blending. Here I went back with the color Cocky, just at the outer edges along to define the exact areas that I'm going to continue to blend. Here I decided to go back with the color Poppy. What I'm doing is using the pencil brush and just completely outlining the edges and bringing the color up in an upward motion just to solidify everything, make everything nice and smoky. Just love doing this smoky look. Love the way it's coming out. Using the little wider brush, I decided to go back with Poppy just again to give it a little bit more of a darker tone on my eyelid. Next, I use Honorable. This is just a slight little taupe color just to blend in any areas where they can be harsh. I also got ready to use this blush, which is Seductive. I love this blush. This blush looks good on everything. Although it doesn't look very clean, as you might be already know, it's one of my favorite blushes. It goes with everything. Now, as my highlighter, I'm using the Splurge Cream in Elegant. Just grabbed a little bit, dabbed it, and I use it right above my cheekbone just to give it that highlight. I just love using different things. I mean, it's not an actual highlighter, but I love the way it just looks, the look that it gave me. Now, for the actual eyelid, I ended up using Blissful, which is like a little gold kind of color, mixed it with Romantic to give it that silvery gold color on my eyelid. I just love the mixing different type of eyeshadows to give me the exact look that I'm looking for. You don't have to stay with one eyeshadow. That's what I love about makeup. You make your own rules. As you can see, yes, I was talking to my little child, so my voice does not match what I'm saying. But what I'm doing right now is just dabbing on the areas that I want to highlight. Here I go back with a little bit of more cocky and just go just above my eyelid to just give it that definition that I want. Just slightly. I love mixing cocky with peppy just because I tend to like darker colors, so I wanted a little bit more definition. Now on my brow bone, I'm actually using a little bit of Romantic just as my highlighter right above my brow bone, just to give that little pop. My concealer brush I'm using from Echo Tools just to clean up the edges with the concealer, just to make sure that everything is nice and clean, especially those edges where I just love to almost making it like a wing look, but just using my concealer brush to clean it up. So I decided to use a silver pencil actually for my waterline. It's called Polish and it's from Younique, and I just wanted to give it that extra little look that I was looking for. I want to use white. I went along and continued to use silver. Just used it a little bit at the ends just to give it that long kind of beautiful look that I was looking for. So I went again and used Peppy. Now I'm using it under my waterline as a eyeliner, but just completing the look of that smoky, nice, very beautiful look. Now I actually am ready to do my eyelashes. And what I ended up using today was the fiber lashes. So it's a two-step process, but I love the extensions that the fiber and the two-step mascara does. Just makes my eyelashes, give it that extension that I don't actually have to put on fake eyelashes. Just gives me that beautiful long lashes look. decided to go with a red color. I wanted to use this amazing lip gloss, which is called Lethal. And before I did that, I had already outlined my lips with Primal lip liner, and just completes that definition of my upper lip. Since my upper lip tends to look a little smaller, I always like to go again and just completely outline it a little bit, just on the outside of the lips, just to make my lips look a little bit more fuller. And here I'm using the lip gloss just to complete the look. If you like my video, don't forget to subscribe.